What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 23 of our Lyon career mode, and today we are in the January window. We have a player return from injury, and I believe that'll be all our players back. That should be Kone, and that should be all our players back. As an offer comes in for Rene Adderley, there'd be no chance, and it is Kone. We've missed him a little bit out on that right-hand side. Can also play right behind the striker, but Trincao, Cornet been doing very well over there, but having a player of Ikone's talents will be obviously be a big boost to us. We're going to take a look in a minute what games we're going to check out today, but we are pushing through January, and a couple of things are going to change here. Now, Kadewere did not leave. I thought that was someone who was leaving. He is not leaving, so Kadewere will end up staying. And we are going to hold on to him. But Guiri will be added to the transfer list because he's left in real life. And we'll remove Kadewere from the transfer list. And we'll remove Ikone from the transfer list as well. I don't know where, or at all, if we're going to do anything in terms of buying players this window. I might go in for a striker should Dembele look to leave, because Dembele, while he's a pretty good striker, he doesn't play excellently in game, so you know, you kind of worry a little bit about that. And if a huge money offer comes in for someone like Dembele, I think we can swap out and find a good player. Now, as for this set of games here, we're going to play the game against Nice. We have a game in the quarterfinal of the Coupe de la Ligue against PSG. And then we have Chamois, I imagine is how you say that. And then I believe another cup game will show up here. And then I think we're going to sim the Dijon game. So I think we're going to sim the Chamois game. That is a game we should get through. And I believe we'll end up simming that game. And then we'll see as we go. We're going to go forward slowly here. That's the first game of a different cup there. But, you know, we'll see. So let's jump into this game against Nice. We just played them. It finished 2-1. Can we repeat the performance, repeat the result? Let's go. Nicely done. It's a good turn. Dembele still holding on to it. Can play it across, and it's a nice bit of movement here, and it gets played out wide to Aouar in space. There it is, 1-0. And we've started very, very well here. Nice struggling really to move the ball around to start. And on 13 minutes, we make that count, really, as we get slipped into a good spot. Aouar was making the run. We just needed to hold it off, and we did. And that is an excellent finish from the midfielder here. Just hammers it. Goalkeeper can't quite reach out and get it. And it's an early 1-0 lead. Back across. There it is. One more. Nicely done. Here's Depay. Can drag it across the front of the defense there. And Depay's making a good run. And can we find it? We can. And it's Depay 2-0. What a ball that is. Excellently played. It's a great run from the Dutchman as well. And we have started really, really well here. We struggled quite a bit last time with Nice. It was a very, very tight game. Lopez made some really good saves in there. That's a good turn inside. And he's just stepped into that space. Played the ball. And an excellent little finish from Memphis Depay. And it's 30 minutes gone. It's 2-0. Nice win there by Lamar. And Lamar can clip it over the top here. Dembele does well to take that down and get away from Dante. Steps back inside nicely. And the ball's going to come right through here to Lamar. And Lamar, oh, what a finish. He has just hammered that home. It's 3-0. And we are running away from Nice. Look at the power on this strike. Right into the roof of the net. That gets clipped into a lovely space. And look at this. Just hammers it into the roof of the net. That is an excellent finish. He's walloped that. Look at the pace on that. Even in slow motion, he's hit it pretty hard. Excellently done. And it's 3-0 on the halftime. Give it away. That's a nice ball into a good space. And he's played it on to Dolberg, who's turned. Played that ball in there. We did well to defend that. And then we gave it away in an incredibly ridiculous spot. And oof, cleared away by the defender there. That was a strange attempt. But in the end, blocked away. And It's been a very subdued second half. I believe that was the first shot of the entire second half, and we're 20 minutes into it. One more. Dembele, lovely turn from him. And Dembele can slip it out there to Aouar. And Aouar, he's through on goal. Aouar, there it is. 4. And one of our first shots of the entire half. And we have grabbed the 4th goal. Jeers coming around the stadium here as they are disappointed with this result. And the way they've played, really, Nice. Not very good, but we've been on top of it. And our 4th of the afternoon comes from the midfielder, Aouar. It's his last contribution as we rest a couple players for the PSG game coming. And it's 4-0 as we move into the last 15 minutes. Nicely done. Nice tackle, but it's going to continue out wide. He clips that into a decent space. Headed away, top of the box. Are they going to get a shot off here? Oh, he's done well, hasn't he? And Nice pull one back with 15 seconds to go. 4-1. They get a consolation late. Pretty nice movement, but it's not going to mean anything in the end, as I imagine most of the Nice fans have left the stadium at this point, though they have it in game. But it's nicely done. He does well to take that. Steps inside, finds the pass. It's a lovely little finish. Lopez gets a slight touch onto it. Can't quite keep it out, but that does not matter as that finishes 4-1. It's a really, really good result. We played really, really well. And forward we go. It's a nice warm-up for our quarterfinal tilt against PSG. It is going to be very, very difficult for us. I don't see PSG on there. I'm not sure how they did, but Lille win easy. Saint-Etienne win easy. Some of these teams in here tend to just continue to win. And we're just going to have to deal with it, as an offer has come in for Guiri from Wolfsburg, 14 million. We're going to delegate this a little bit. That's probably a little bit too high, but, you know, it is what it is. So an offer had come in for René Adelaide. He will not be going anywhere. But here comes the PSG game. Big one. A very big one coming our way. We'd like to win this tournament at the quarterfinal, and if we win, we're in the semifinal, and PSG will be gone. It'll be very, very, very tough, obviously. We outplayed them last time, but couldn't quite find ourselves on the right side of the score line. So it kind of messed with us quite a bit. We were so good that day, and then they had a red card early as well, and we just could not find the goal. It's just one of those days where our finishing was very, very off. You know, and it's just one of those things. Agreements for Guiri. So we're going to accept the Leicester one, 17 million. That is not too bad. And we're going to reject the Wolfsburg one. But he left in real life, so he's leaving in game. And we have Kadewere, so it's not too bad in terms of third choice striker. He's come on and played one game and had one goal. So, I mean, that's not too bad. But everyone's pretty fit here. We're going to start Ikone. First time since injuries. Got the bandage there still, but I'm going to go with it anyway. And hopefully he doesn't hurt himself again. So let's jump into this. Lyon Paris, winner off to the semifinal. Let's go. More across. Here's Aouar. Play that forward to Dembele. And Depay's running off this center back here. And Depay's through on goal early on here. Depay, 1-0. Excellent run from Depay. That center back kind of stepped inside. And Depay just found the space and ran into it. Outran him after he got the ball. And that is an excellent finish. And we have taken an early lead here against Paris. Excellently done. It's a lovely finish from the Dutchman. And it's 1-0 on 11 minutes. Nice tackle there. Denier doing well. And he is going to continue to carry the ball forward, the center back. Slips it forward. And Denier, can he run back into space? And he can. And it's Denier. And oh, what a goal that would have been from the center back. Drags it just wide into the side netting there. That would have been something for Denier to put that away. Oh, does well to step into that space. Oh, it's good football here. And oh, what a save from Lopez. Just gets a fingertip to it. Mbappe with the snapshot. Almost found the back of the net. And we go ahead and nick the corner away. Dembele gets it out there. It's Depay. One more. Can we slip that out to Depay again? We can. And Depay can swing it back in. And Dembele can slip it over the top. And it's Ikone on his return from injury. It's 2-0. An excellent counter from their corner gives us a 2-0 lead here in our quarterfinal. Excellent, excellent football this. He slips it back inside. And he just clips it over the top. He gets there first. And an excellent volley from Ikone. His first start since injury. Navas nowhere near it. And an excellent, excellent finish on 42 minutes. Nicely done. Good play here. There's Depay. Can he slip it out there? He just gets it out there. Nice touch inside. Still holding on to it. Aouar! Oh my goodness. How in the world has he got that back and fired that home? Brilliant from Aouar to make it 3-0. A lot of ball bouncing around. And it just falls to Aouar in the end. This comes in this way. Deflection, and then that take outside. That was all him, the take outside. But it takes a deflection, and then he takes it outside. It's an excellent touch. And then he just fires it home. That's a great finish. Excellent from Aouar. It's 3-0. He's got 3 goals on the day, Aouar. Brilliant from the midfielder. 3 goals on the episode, not 3 goals on the... He doesn't have a hat trick. Nice play. Steps inside, gets it out wide to Mbappe. It's a good block. It comes back in, touched away. It's going to come back. Verratti's hit the post, and the ball comes in. It's finally in the back of the net for PSG. And they have hit back relatively quickly. It's Correa. A lot of crazy things happening there, and eventually it finds the back of the net. It's a good touch. He just tries to semi-punch it away. Verratti with an absurd header. Had to go behind it and use his muscles. He hits the base of the post, and it comes back to Correa, and Lopez isn't quite back to it yet. And PSG have let us know that they are not quite done yet. 3-1 here on 54 minutes. Nicely done. Here's Caqueret. Racing forward with it. Finds Rashica in a bit of space. And it's Rashica to seal it. He cuts inside, and oh, he's got to finish that. He did everything so well. Except the finish. Rashica on it. Lays it off to Caqueret. Back inside. Rashica does well to take that in stride and burst into the box. Rashica. Oh, what a finish. Excellent from Rashica. Missed one a second ago. Didn't miss that one. And he sealed our progression into the semifinal. He just steps into this space. Just waiting for something to happen. Nothing happens. And then he just prods it at goal. Goalie stepped back. Couldn't get his foot out in time. And Rashica has given us our 4th. And we are definitely into the semifinal now. And PSG are out. And the looming big dog are out of the tournament. Into the semifinal we go. And we have a real chance at silverware here. Which is obviously excellent because our chances in the league aren't great. We've won the Champions League. Some domestic silverware would be nice. As that gets slipped across and played across goal. What a ball. 5-1. 2 late goals here to pile it on against PSG. Maybe they fall apart a little. We were hoping that when we were playing for Atalanta to go ahead and beat Juventus and see if they fell apart a little bit. And they did. We would obviously love it to happen right here with Paris, but we continue to pile it on, and they would just like this game to be done, and it will be done. A 5-1 victory here, and we move into the semifinal of the Coupe de la Ligue. Excellent, excellent stuff. We played really, really well today, and this is how the first game should have ended against PSG. We just didn't finish any chances off, and we're in a really bad predicament in the league because of it, but you know, it is what it is as we go through. So it'll be Bordeaux, Lyon, Saint-Étienne, and Monaco in the Final 4. And that is a winnable tournament right there. It really, really is. And hopefully we can, you know, continue into that space and get that done. But yes, a little bit of money comes our way as well. £1 million almost. So we jump right back into that. So this game here, we are going to sim it. I'm worried about simming it. I don't want to go out of this tournament just like this, but this needs to be a game we ought to win. And we'll see. We are at home. Chamois FC. And we go through 2-1. They scored a goal and made it a problem toward the end, but a win's a win, I suppose. And we move on. We're going to play one more game today, but I'm thinking there's another cup game coming. Though it doesn't quite look like it just yet. I think maybe that Chamois game is the game that showed up last time around, as everyone continues to move forward in terms of getting better. But let's take a look at the calendar. So Dijon, and there it is, Saint-Étienne. So the semifinal of the Coupe de la Ligue, we are going to play that today, and we are going to sim that Dijon game. And hopefully we can grab a result, because we're not going to be playing again. Saint-Étienne are currently third, sitting in front of Nice and Monaco and well ahead of Lille, really. So, I mean, that's a pretty good spot to be in for them. But hopefully we go ahead and grab something. So here's the offer we were kind of waiting for. A 59, 60 million pound offer for Dembele. We're going to delegate that to rather high. It's a low offer, whether they come back or not. 60 million is what they came back with, so I mean, it's going to be tough to get that kind of money for him, but I'm comfortable with 80 million for Dembele. So we'll see what happens, as Guiri has been sold. And here comes the Dijon game, and nothing has happened in the other game just yet. So this is what the secondary squad is. We'll sim with the regulars team here, and hopefully there are no injuries. But we need to win this. 4-0. Trincao scored 4. He said he wanted to play, and there you go. Trincao hit 4 in the win over Dijon. And every time we play Dijon, it seems that somebody has an incredible game. Rashika last time with 5, and this time it is 4. Gamaris needs to play more. No, you can't rotate at all in this game, or the first team get a little bit upset. Absolutely annoying. Suspension over for Joachim Andersen. Guiri sold. And we still haven't heard anything back from Barcelona, which means they haven't flat out rejected it, which is, you know, it's one of those things. But here we are, a semi-final, as an offer comes in for Denier, Watford. He will not be going anywhere, Denier. And we jump into this. So a semi-final here, a chance to go to a final. We are playing Saint-Étienne, semi-final of the Coupe de la Ligue. I kind of like these away kits. They're pretty nice. First team is set, ready to go. Let's jump into it. Nicely played. Dembele, it's a good turn. Finds Depay. Steps back inside, and Dembele's going to make the run. And Depay does so well. Brilliant from Depay, and it's a great save. It comes to Depay. Oh, wow. That was a shot that was just incredibly poor from Depay. Well, not poor. It was difficult to get his foot behind that and steer it on goal first time. As it comes to Dembele, it's a good save with his face and did well, but that gets swung across goal, and at the back post is Trincao just waiting there to touch it home. Unbelievable slice of luck as we attempted to push that goalwards. A poor hit, and Trincao taps it home. And our strike of fortune, and we will take it 1-0 here on 20 minutes in the semifinal. Lamar is not going to get called for a foul. That gets clipped in, 2-0. I was waiting for the foul. It didn't happen. He just must have gone over easily. And it's 2-0. Couple goals in a couple minutes. Depay this time. But Lamar's on this guy's back. He must have just fallen over. That gets clipped in. All alone is Depay, who took the chance that we may win it that high up the pitch. He's waiting there in the middle. Nobody around him. And he just smashes it home on the volley. And it's 2-0. Doing very, very well to hold on to that. One more. Finds Aouar. Aouar does well to just skip around the sliding challenge. Steps back inside. Aouar! Oh, what a goal! And he has been absolutely on fire today, Aouar. And we may have just put Saint-Etienne to bed inside the first half hour. An incredible goal from Aouar. He's had such a good episode. That's his 4th goal of the episode from midfield. But look at that. No chance for the goalkeeper. Just curls it into the corner. An excellent goal. It's 3-0 in a half hour. So Aouar does well to take that. Gets that out wide to Trincao. Back inside. Can we slip that wide? We can. Here's Trincao. Nice touch from Trincao. Brilliant. He finds Aouar again. And Aouar again. His 2nd of the game has seen us into the final, surely. His 5th goal of the episode. 2 braces now for the midfielder. Excellent from him. But Trincao does so well. A great pass. He beats 2 men. And Aouar just has to place a finish, and he does. It's excellent. It's 4-0. Nicely played. One more. Finds Aouar. Aouar does well to just maneuver himself into space. Just one more. Can we get that out wide? We can. Lamar in plenty of space here as Lamar cuts back inside. Penalty. Everything is just falling apart for Saint-Etienne, who came into this with hope of reaching a final. We are going to have a chance to fire home. We are going to take this with Aouar. I really don't want to mess up his day, but we're taking this with Aouar. Can he put that in the corner? Oh, what a penalty he can. Hat trick for Aouar. Excellent episode for the midfielder. 3 in this game. 2 in the first, 1 in the middle. 6 goals for the midfielder today. And a hat trick from midfield is excellent. That is an absurd penalty. Put that right in the corner. Absolutely brilliant. It's 5-0 in 65 minutes. Odriozola, is he going to get to that? He gets a touch, but can't keep a hold of it. And Saint-Etienne, who look for something. Oh, and he gets away. It's 5-1. They pull a consolation back. This guy's been threatening all game. He is insanely fast. But it's 5-1. 70 minutes. Surely no comeback. But they have pulled one back. It's pretty good football here. Moving the ball around relatively quick. It gets slipped in here. And oh, he's just stepped around. Konate there, hasn't he? Looked like Konate might get a touch. Not quite. And Schläger gives them a consolation goal. 5-1. Nicely done. This is lovely football, this, as Oliveira springs into space. He continues to run. And then eventually brought down. But with a minute to go, that is not that big a deal, is it? We are going to come away with a very, very, very convincing win, and we are going to move on into the the final. That was the semifinal. Off into a final. Aouar hat trick. Brilliant football all around. Saint-Etienne very much overmatched, as you can see. As Monaco and Bordeaux go to penalties, I assume, or extra time at least. We will see who we meet in the final. It's Monaco after they won on penalties. So Monaco-Lyon should be a good final. And our first chance at domestic silverware, which we haven't really picked up. So we will go ahead and deal with it. As you can see, Paris have still not even drawn a game. They are 10 points ahead of us once we go back to the table, which is ridiculous. 21 games, 21 wins. I don't even know what else you can say. So next episode, we've got Nantes, Brest, Guingamp, Stade Reims in the round of 16 of Coupe Nationale. That's 4, and then Montpellier. So we are going to play Brest, Reims, and Montpellier, I think, and we'll sim Nantes and Guingamp. And then we get into an area where it's really difficult stuff. Dortmund, PSG, Dortmund again. It'll be very, very difficult going forward, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.